as well. And he's stopped a little bit on his chef part because now he's focusing more on his health and his fitness as well. So today he's going to be talking a lot about what he loves and actually how certain things are implicated in his cooking especially. So let's welcome Nicolas Reynard.
Thank you, Cheryl. Everyone hear me? It's okay? Can you hear me? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, good. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, so I see tonight is a lot of people. We are about 60 now, so all good. I think you are a lot interested with what you are going to we're going to learn tonight, because I'm going to teach you and to tell you a lot of things about food, about nutrition, about the way to live now is very important, because we are really in a little bit in a crisis situation now. So that's why it's very important. And like you can see, I've been a chef for many years. I'm still cooking a little bit for family, for friends, but I choose to be more into health, into nutrition. That's because I think it's very important. And I have a little story also to share, because I also work in a hotel where one of my sous chefs passed away too young, 32 years old actually, when he was, we were cooking long time for long hours, the whole weekend, and then after he passed away from a heart attack, from high blood pressure. That's why it made me decide to just change a little bit my life and helping more people also to be more healthy and eat good food. So that's the most important thing. So, okay, guys, let's go on the slide. So I'm talking a little bit about what I do with this air. I just take 4 strains of air and I analyze it with a small device actually, who give you the result about all what your body needs. And the most important things is what you are sensitive to. So like a lot of everyone, we are all sensitive to food. We have all allergy to food and we don't know. So that's why I test people, and I test by using their strain of air. And I analyze after this about 28 pages of result to give you a lot of information about if you lack of vitamins as well, minerals, and all those kind of things. So even if you are if you have too much in front of mobile phone, all those kind of things, Wi-Fi, and it gives you a lot of information. So I've been coaching and testing about 500 clients now, about more than 500 clients. So I'm working a lot with doctors, scientists, and nutritionists as well, who are based in Germany, China, US a little bit. So they are also using this device. And from this, most of the time, we analyze that many people are lack of micronutrients. So this is the most important things that come into our eyes, you know. So we have to make sure we are teaching and we are educating people how to eat nowadays and what to eat, because it's very important. So we need to eat very good food, and that's I will explain to you what I've been using and the product that is very good as well. So the truth is, yeah, we all know we are all eating. We all eat horribly. This picture actually is for you. It doesn't, you know, sometimes we say, oh, it's just a pizza, it's just a burger, it's just, chips, French fries, all those kind of things. But it's actually bad food. But sometimes we have no choice. And I know it. We have no choice to just grab it, eat it sometimes, because it's everywhere. So when we are hungry, we just want to eat, and it's addictive as well. So we just want to eat, keep eating all those kind of things. And at the end of the day, we are getting sick of that. And we can see right now with this virus now what's going on, because our body is actually, we have millions of viruses, even billion of viruses already in our body. The thing is now is a virus that is spreading a lot and is very dangerous. And we can see that people with a low immunity, with a low immune system, we can see them, they are weak. And this mostly, they are from US most of the time now, because they eat junk food. And the problem is sometimes the junk food now is exported everywhere. So we have no choice, like McDonald's, Burger King, all those kind of things. So we have no choice. But maybe this picture doesn't really scare you. I don't want to scare you too much, but maybe this one is scare you a little bit more. So that's what we are eating now in result. This is the truth. So we, you know, is all our food is all polluted. So we have, of course, I don't want too much to scare you, because we have no choice to eat this. But the problem is our immune system getting lower. So that's why we need to feed our cells, and to feed the cells with a good nutrition, with a good food. And for that, we have no choice to feed them with micronutrients. So that's why I will share to you a little bit about those products, and why it's important to have, for example, extra vitamin C or extra vitamins in our body, and minerals and all those antioxidants. And that's very, very important. As well as stress as well. You need to relieve stress and all those kind of things. So yeah, basically that's pretty scary. These just show also the leading cause of premature death. So we have a lot of issue with, as you can see, I mean, I will not ask you how many people you know that around you have cancer or those degenerative disease, because we all know that all our friends or family members are got this one already. So like, what to do, that's why it's like very important now is a prevention, and we have to prevent and keep healthy, and keep our cells healthy. So yeah, cancer, stroke, all this, diabetes as well. My dad has been is diabetes. I mean, like all many of our family members have those little issues. So my goal, and what I like as a coach and as a chef, is to help my family first, and to help family and friends as well. But family is come first, as you know. And then I like to, that's why I teach my dad also to reduce a little bit of those drugs, medical drugs, you know, because it's actually hurting the gut system and the liver. So this is very important to go with a bioavailable nutrition and healthy and organic food. So it's very, very important. So what we call free radical is actually caused by all those, what we see before, those pollution, those stress, those radiation and toxin. That's, you know, just to tell you a little bit story. Recently, what's happened to me is in my neighborhood we have a lot of people who smoke, and we have smoker, and he come in our chat group in our condominium where I live now, and he just say like people are scared because even by smelling the cigarette, by smelling the smoke, they are scared because they can affect us with the COVID-19. And that's actually true. You know, we say that the COVID-19 doesn't come from air, but we have to wear the mask as a prevention. That's why now it's very important. But even through, maybe, we don't know, but through smoke, to people who smoke and just spread the smoke around us. And we smell it from so far, you know, and it can actually come in our body, you know. So we have to really, really be careful now, and even more now. So that's pretty scary. So to get a strong immune system, I go back to the immune system, because the immune system is our priority now. And the immune system, we need to make it strong. So we need antioxidant, we need nutrition, we need good micronutrient to give cells a boost, you know, to win. Like army, we need to help the white blood cells, you know, to communicate and make more white blood cells actually to fight against those viruses who come from outside in our body. So it's very important to give good nutrition, good micronutrients all the time. Why I choose Usana supplement, and why Usana supplement? Because tonight we are going to talk about mostly the supplement, and why I choose the supplement. Because mostly about one and a half year ago, I started to use those supplements. I was doing the test 3 years back. Actually, I started to do this to use this device 3 years. And I was looking for supplement, and I was looking for a very good supplement. But I always find that all those supplements are not like a recipe, like a chef. I'm not really at the good dosage, actually. And I didn't really feel anything when I take it. You know, I feel like even one time I tried to take some supplement, was like, it was like a whey protein, you know, that you use to grow a bit of muscle, you know. So it was working actually, but I start to run, I start to do some cardio running, and I have some issue with my liver. So I feel on my right side a little bit of, you know. And actually, I went to do a test, a blood test, and this showed a bit of fatty liver. And it was like all because of those powder that it was too sweet and over sugar. So it was like mostly from a glucose, you know. And those sugar doesn't, your liver cannot strain, you know. So it all go around your liver, and this is what makes the fatty liver actually. So it was like what they call the non-alcoholic fatty liver. So after that, I completely stopped, and I was a little bit scared about supplementation, and you know. And after this, I found about Usana, and I went on a detox supplementation with the Usana product that we will go through, and it's actually show a very good better health and more energy, and get rid a bit of the fatty liver, because the fatty liver is very difficult to get rid 100%. We always still have a bit. So Usana is very good product. They have been pharmaceutical grade. That's very important. And the main we go through is the Cell Essential. That's the supplement that is the main, is what we call the multivitamins of Usana. And they are bioavailable. So it means that your body, bioavailable, it means that your body fully absorb, your cells fully absorb it. So, and what I like about it is in Usana, they test actually every 15 to 30 minutes, and you make sure that every supplement is tested. And it's come from Salt Lake City. Is only one part in US where they make the supplement actually. So that's very trustable. And after I will talk to you more about mostly who has created this. So Dr. Myron Wentz has created this Usana in 1992, and still now in 2018 they have been elected as the best supplement company for the last 15 years now, and they are still the best. So that's Dr. Myron Wentz. He has been created a lot of tests like Eshpenbar test, and all those tests who can also check if you have cancer or those kind of things. So he's very, very famous scientist, and they are like now in Salt Lake City, there are more than 80 doctors and scientists who is working full time there. So they really check and do the best supplement for everywhere, for in many countries. So Dr. Myron Wentz has actually a double PhD. Is in immunology and microbiology. So he's a double PhD. What I wanted also to share about Usana is it has been a very good product for me and my family. So later on we will go through, and I will have a little surprise for you as well, because we will have some invited guests who will share about the product, and you will see. So that's very important. So a little surprise for you as well. I will let you ask this question if you just see if you follow. What is so special about Usana? So I let you test. You have 15 seconds to answer this question. Okay. So let's check. Okay. Yes. So all the Usana nutrition are pharmaceutical grade is true. The founder of Usana, Dr. Myron Wentz, is one. Yes, it's true. And then Usana owner own the biggest laboratory in Germany. No, he owned the biggest laboratory in US, in Salt Lake City. So it's wrong. But it's okay. We will have more questions like this, a little surprise that you will have later on. Okay, so I will just take out the sharing. Yep, I will share the result with you. I think you have it on the poll. Just a second. Okay, I will go through with the okay. So I will go through the nutrition supplements. So one by one, actually, I will talk more about what is all those color and what is the meaning of those color, which is very interesting. So like you can see on the right, you have the Vita antioxidant and core minerals. So we will go through one by one, and I will explain to you what is about and what is all the color about actually. First, I want to tell you about the multivitamins and the cell essential. So actually 14, as you can see, we need to eat 14 oranges to get about 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. So it's very high. So I discussed with a few doctors recently, and I know a few doctors that are working hard in China for the virus, and they actually to fight some people, friend of mine also who have the virus. And I told them that it's very important to take a lot of vitamin C. And even in our daily life, we need to take a lot of vitamin C. So as you will see in many of the supplements of Usana, it contains a lot of vitamin C, which is very important. And vitamin C as a supplement, and when it's bioavailable and when it's natural, is not dangerous at all in your body. It's not like drugs. It's not like all those drugs and medicine that the doctor give you most of the time. So to be healthy, actually, sometimes they even give about 20 to 25 grams. So I talk about 20 to 25,000 milligrams of vitamin C as a high injection directly in your blood. So in your blood cells, that's what you need to fight and to make your immune system work fully. So that's normally what you need now. And they mention, you can even check now, they mention that it's very, very useful in China, and they have been using in 2 hospitals now in China as well to fight the COVID-19 for many of the patients now, and they're using vitamin C. So even as a prevention now, many Chinese people are using it, and it's very important to increase. So right now, for myself, I'm increasing my vitamin C dosage. I'm taking about 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams, so which is 3 to 4 grams as a prevention to make sure that my immune system is fully fighting in case there is a virus coming. So we need to fight and we need to get strong, and the strong immune system is very important. So this multivitamin as well, you will see that that my test actually show that vitamin C is not the only base that we need. We need to complement everything. So multivitamins is very important. We not go through all what we need, because you can see as you need 80 banana per day actually to get 32 milligrams of vitamin B6, which is unbelievable. You're not going to eat 80 banana, is a lot. So from my test, as you can see, there is vitamin C on the right and the minerals on the left. So those are always combined together. So what Dr. Reynard has created in the multivitamins is like I say, is like a recipe where he gives the perfect dosage. So what I mentioned for all of many of my clients and myself and my family, we have been using the multivitamin from Cell Essential, and we see the results by having those two circle vitamins and minerals that are completely white now. So as you can see, for example, if you take too much vitamin C or any vitamin, sometimes you will be lack of some mineral because they are not in conjunction together. So that's very important to make sure that they are all at the same level of taking. So that's why Dr. Reynard I created the perfect recipe to make sure that those vitamins and minerals are combined together, and to make sure that your body is balanced actually. So that's why I mentioned, and it has been very good result. Yes, that's the Cell Essential. So this is fully bioavailable. Bioavailable also meaning that your body in like 30 minutes, it will fully absorb it. In like 30 minutes, your cells will have those vitamins and multivitamins that your body needs. So that's very important. That's not many supplements in the market that can do this. That's why you feel the result practically straight away. And I will show you some detox effect also, because sometimes you have some detox effect from the first week that you take. That's completely normal, because it's a new nutrient that your body actually gets. So it's very important. So highest number of antioxidant and the most complete vitamin B. So same, I will not go through. There is a lot of vitamins and minerals, but that's all the main vitamin and minerals that actually your body needs. So the multivitamins from Usana, the Cell Essential, are really the key to take. So it's the main thing that I always tell my client and my friend and family to start with this, the Cell Essential. We have okay, basically what I do, I take two, usually it's 4 per bottle. So you always have those 2 bottles. So when Dr. Nicolas Reynard has created this in 1992, he has created actually the multivitamin Cell Essential, and it was like a size of a tennis ball. And he say like, okay, this is the multivitamin and this is what nutrients your body needs. And one of his friends say, but you cannot sell this. It's like a small tennis ball. And he said like, how people are gonna eat this, you know? So after this, he has created. That's why he has created 2 bottles of Vita antioxidant and core mineral. So sometimes if you see like everything is in one pill when you buy a supplement, it can't be all inside because it's impossible. That's why micronutrients you need to have a lot, and it's quite a lot inside. So that's why in this bottle, what your body needs per day is about 4 pills on each box per day. Okay, so when we start, I always tell my client, when we start, we always start with the half dosage first and see how your body reacts, and after you can go with a fully dosage. There is the possible healing reaction, like I say, detox effect. So like for me, for like about a month, I was feeling a little bit sleepy, but nothing very big. So I actually take half dosage for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and after I was feeling a little bit better, and then after I take the full dosage, and I was feeling much better. So you don't have to worry when you start to take this at the beginning, and you have to always follow up with the one who suggests to you that when you take Cell Essential, always follow up with him or her and see how is the effect. That's always very important to make sure that you're okay. The antioxidant, so antioxidant as well. So there is proflavanol C. So proflavanol C, actually, there is that's what I like about proflavanol C. Is not like a normal vitamin C, because Dr. Nicolas Reynard and all his team, they have created vitamin C that is also a blend together with the grapeseed extract. So when it's together, it means that your body will have a better absorption of the vitamin C, which is much better. And the grapeseed extract is very high in antioxidants, so it's really help you to have a healthy skin, to lower a little bit your cholesterol, and then to have the fully vitamin C absorption in your body. So it's also, like, as you can see and you can read, is slow down the cancer cell growth, which is very important, and support your healthy immune function. So like I said, the immune system is the most important things, and you need to really fully take care of your immune system. Stress also play a role there. You know, when you stress, it will actually lower and even stop your immune system. So make sure no stress. Then you have no stress, you relax. I know now it's very difficult because we stay at home. Sometimes we are overstressed, but just relax, and then you will feel much better, and then you will appreciate more what you eat, and appreciate what is in your plate and what you are eating, and what is in your nutrition. So same when I'm taking macronutrient, which means food, and I'm taking my micronutrient, which is a supplement, I'm also aware of what I eat, and I'm aware that is good for me. So when your system, your nervous system, when you think about it, you just feel okay, and then you will feel less stressed by only taking good food. It's the same as a good nutrition. So that's all about mindset. So it's very, very important. So you need to take 2 tablets. About 2 tablets, I suggest to take around 3 tablets per day. On this one, coquinone, I have someone who will talk about it, and it's coquinone 30. So I let my friend Pedro, who is here tonight, and I will ask him about some. Pedro, are you here?
I'm Penny.
Yes.
Yes. No, it's okay. Wait. We can talk. Yeah.
Penny.
Hi, I'm
Penny. Penny. Sorry, Pedro will be after. Okay, Penny. Yes. How are you, Penny?
Hey, hi everyone. I'm Penny. So probably I just share with you a little bit on me on how I feel about Usana Coquinon. So I'm someone that always takes supplements, but all these one I do take all brands. So if you name me, most of the brands I do buy, and then I like to try different things. So I came upon Usana, so I tried Coquinon. I feel a lot of difference is because I think back then I do take a lot of vitamins like multivitamins, fish oil, everything, right? But I think back then my work is also quite a lot, okay? I mean like with my hectic work, but I still feel tired. But with Coquinon nowadays, my work is even extra. With this work from home, I have to cook, I have to buy, I have to wash, and then with all the back-to-back, Zoom call and Microsoft Team call. It's really crazy. But one thing, I don't feel tired because I still manage to squeeze time to work out and also do the things that I enjoy because I love dancing. So I think the Coquinon is really, feel a lot of difference. I would say something that I will highly recommend for all my friends. In fact, actually, most of my friends, the first thing I talk about, it will be Coquinon because I feel the energy. And in fact, okay, even after taking it, I also can sleep very well. So, and I managed to cope my stress better. I don't know, because after taking Usana, actually, my work is a lot more hectic than way before, like 2 years ago. But I can manage my stress better. I don't get agitated or get angry easily nowadays. So I think, overall, I feel good about it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Penny. So,
all right.
Thank you. After I will ask Pedro about another product and how he feel. So Coquinon actually has been, for me also, has been very, very good product because I give to one of my friends, which is 65 years old, and he's doing Ironman. So Ironman is crazy, it's like you swim for 180 kilometers. You swim for 8 kilometers, about 8 kilometers. You cycle for 180 kilometers, and then you run a full marathon of 42 kilometers. And he's 66 years old. And he was telling me before he was taking Usana and taking mostly the Coquinon, he was telling me, he got 2 operations on the knee, first of all, and 1 on the back. And he said, he's keep going and he keep want to do this Ironman. And I tell him, it's too much, and he said, yeah, but, I like it, he's really passionate about this. And, when you are a sportsman and me also, when I'm a coach, I know that the passion and the feeling that you have, when you want to run. So I suggest to him to try Usana and to take Coquinon mostly. And he was feeling like, wow, he said like in less than a month, he was feeling more energy. And so this is really unbelievable. And for me as well, it's very good product. It's one of my favorite products. After we talk a little bit about omega. So omega-3 and 6 and 9, that's the most important that your body needs by rules. Go through the omega-3 mostly, which is the DHA, and which is come from the fish oil mostly. So there is a lot of fish oil in the market that are not really clean, and are also, sometimes when you take fish oil, you smell a little bit fish, which is normal, but it's a bit too fishy. And the fishy taste, the aftertaste when you digest it, you feel still this fishy taste. So this is what I really feel about Usana, and by taking the Biomega for myself, I don't feel this. And what I like, they put a little bit of lemon juice, lemon zest inside. So I feel that lemon is give a little bit of a good flavor, so that's mixed with the fish. And mostly what they use for the Biomega, they use the small fish, mostly come from the rock fish, what we call. So this is the fish that I also use to do a bouillabaisse, which is a fish soup. So it's exactly a nice fish, which is the most tasty and it's the most oily, but it's actually very difficult to take this because it's very expensive fish, and they are using this fish. They make sure it's double strain as well because there is a lot of toxic metal, mercury, so that's also 100% double strain. So really love this product. The effect is also very good, and then you can see as well it's very it's good if you have some skin issue as well. And then I recommend to take even a bit more. Normally the daily dosage is about 2 per day, but I'm taking sometimes if I feel like, you know, I feel even to have even more energy, I feel like to take 4 or 5 is okay. You can even take more during the day. It's just fish oil and DHA, and it can give you only goods and good, everything good for your body. Maniacal D. So maniacal D is magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D. So same, what I like about this is like Dr. Marlon Waynes, when he has created magnesium and calcium, he makes sure that it's 1-to-1 ratio. Magnesium and calcium must be 1-to-1. This means the same amount of magnesium and calcium together to have a good combination. So that's why when you take a supplement which is high sometimes in calcium or high in magnesium or are not combined together, you will have a problem somewhere. So either you will be lack of magnesium, either you will have some dysfunctionality there. So that's why this magnesium and calcium in combination with vitamin D, which is very important, is will help you really to sleep better, first of all, and to relax your muscle and support your healthy nervous system, which is very, very important. So this is for everyone. I have a lot of clients who are using it, and after a week or 2 weeks, they very sleep better, feel better. So that's very amazing product. The dosage, there is no upper. Sorry, you must take 2 morning and 2 evening. Don't take too much. Just like the ratio is exactly like that, so you don't need to take too much. Just 2 morning, 2 evening, and that's enough. Procosa. So Procosa is very good also for runners. So say my friend also are using it. I have a lot of triathletes, sportsmen that using this Procosa. So Meriva, bioavailable curcumin complex. What they call Meriva is a special certificate that Usana has been created with a special technology actually to fully go into your cells. So Meriva is fully bioavailable. It means that the curcumin complex is fully go into your cells directly. So sometimes I have some clients also who are a little bit scared about and skeptical because they have some kidney stone, sorry. So when they got kidney stone, sometimes the doctors say, oh, you know, you have to be careful because if you take too much vitamin C or if you're taking too much curcumin, is not good for your body, you know. So but that's the one I also recommended to one of my friends in France, and I say like it's fully bioavailable. So within 30 minutes, you make sure that this supplement will fully be absorbed by your body and your cells, so you don't have to worry, and you have to respect the dosage. That's the most important things. That's it for the Procosa and the specific things. Another thing I wanted to say also, is one of the medicine that he was taking for a few medicine that actually lower your magnesium. So to go back to the magnesium, lower your magnesium, lower your vitamin B12, lower your vitamins. So that's people are not aware of those side effects that the doctor sometimes they give pills. They're just giving you pills, and then they don't really tell you about the side effect. It's not about, I'm not against the doctor. Yeah, I hope there is no doctor. But I just want to tell you that just look at what the doctor give you sometimes. Make your own research, and just find out what is about, what the side effect of the product, because it's a drugs. The medicine, the medical is really a drug. So you have to make sure there is no side effect, or it will not lower down your magnesium or your vitamin B level, because you will have problems sleeping. You will have a lot of issue in the future as well. So make sure it's good what you take, and make sure you have a good nutrition to support that. That's very important. We go through the Visionex as well. So Visionex is for the eyes, which is also very good. Bilberry extract. So I go back to my friend again. Same. He has my friend, a triathlete, Ironman, 64 years old. And he has some eyes issue. He just he went for operation in Germany, which he paid very expensive for one of the operation because he cannot really see from both eyes actually. So he has some difficulty to see. And after the operation, he came back, and after the doctor say you have to wait about a month or 2 months, to see a little bit better, but it's always very difficult with the eyes. So I suggest to him just try Visionex, and after he try about for a month, and he see a little bit of result. He see like it's better, and actually he promote more healthy. So he will not completely recover because of course it's a prevention. So every supplement are here as a prevention. So it's very important. But it will help. It will help for you to at least feel a bit better and improve a little bit your, like they say, the night vision as well. So this also you have to take about 2 per day. So it's 2 per day. There is the Estro Pro. So Estro Pro is for women, especially for the menopause symptom. So that's for many of ladies who have some issue with the menopause, weight gain, and those. So I will not go through this because I'm not a lady, but but I have a few friends who are on menopause and also taking this product and see they have a better mood, So that's because when you have menopause, I think your mood will go down a lot. So when you take this one, most importantly is your mood. And when your mood is better for women, mostly, especially, then all is good. So that's why I suggest to you. Palmetto Plus, that's for the guys. So Palmetto Plus actually is for the prostate health. So this will help you also to maintain a good prostate because as a guy, we are also we have a prostate growth. We can't really do anything about it, just to keep the prostate healthy. So it's very important to give also same palmetto and good nutrition into your cells. Probiotic. So probiotic is actually the first product that I suggest to all my clients, together with the multivitamins, with the Cell Essential. These two is the one that I suggest the number 1. Because this one is a detox product. And the detox product has a green color. You can see all the green color is a detox. So it will actually give a good, up to 12 billion good bacteria into your gut. So for your intestine, it's very important to give always good probiotic. So when I have people, I have a few people who are taking antibiotic, and antibiotic is actually very bad because it will kill actually all those bacteria that are in your gut. And those bacteria are built in your years. The good bacteria, you need the years to build the good bacteria in your gut. So when you get those antibiotics that you take for a long time, sometimes I have some clients who take for 6 months. And for 6 months, they take antibiotic. And after they feel so bad in the gut and in their stomach, they cannot digest, they have some sleeping issue. So everything comes from your gut. So it's always important to take a good probiotic and to make sure the probiotic. So this kind is a powder form, and it's very easy to take. You just take 1 sachet every 2 days. And then you will feel much better. Even for food poisoning, I went to Thailand about last year actually, and then when I was there, I have some food poisoning because it's very fast and to get some food poisoning in Thailand when you eat on the street. So this actually, I take one of these and I was feeling much better, and I was really impressed by the quality because like this is really. Straight away you feel the difference, and I was feeling much better. So now I cannot live without it. Every time I travel, every time I go somewhere, I have to have my probiotic with me. This is the must have for like they say, the poor immune system and the poor immune health. So to build the immune system, you have to start with a probiotic and a Cell Essential. Digestive enzyme is also a good product for digestion mainly. There is the digestive enzyme actually come mainly from, you can see in some fruit, like pineapple, for example. When you eat a pineapple, I always suggest to eat fruit before your meal. So when you eat food before your meal, you will better absorb it. It's the same as a supplement. When you eat your supplement, I always suggest to take it with your meal together. So food is before the meal. And like, for example, digestive enzyme, I always suggest to take before your meal as well. Because like pineapple, I say, when you take it and you feel those when you eat and you put on your tongue, you feel those small ticket, some small enzyme will go into your tongue. That's called the digestive enzyme. That's what helps you to digest. So of course, pineapple, you cannot take too much because it's sweet as well. It's too fruity. So you can take it sometime, but not too much. But digestive enzyme really help you to have a better digestion. And if you feel a little bit bloated, then this is also the supplement that I take and I suggest. So before lunch and dinner is twice a day. Epacil. So epacil is also very good for your liver mostly. So this is also high quality, which is contain green tea extract as well. And it's some people also who drink, as you can see on the picture, some people drink a little bit too much alcohol. So if you drink too much and if you are also overstressed, then it's very good because it also supports your liver very well. If you're scared about hangover, just try before you drink alcohol, before the night before, you just take 1 or 2 epacil. And then in the morning, you take another one, but usually in the morning, you will not feel anything. You will not feel the hangover. So that's really amazing. And that's all about your liver. So for me, it has been very important, this product, because of my fatty liver, like I said before. So this is a product that also you must take. Is very good. Usana is for the kids. So it's also a very good product, which now our kids are very important to take care of. And this is where they need to have a strong immune system, which is very important for them. The amino acids. So now we go through amino acids. So amino acids, they are also protein, mainly. Now we go through the micronutrient. So as you can see on my test, I just go back before, you can see a lot of amino acid there. And then all those names actually must be balanced. So if they are balanced, usually this is where you will not have too much issue. And to make them balanced, you need to eat mostly good micronutrients which contain amino acid. Okay, so amino acid mostly come from micronutrient, which is food. So that's what I suggest the most. And Nutrimil has been really helping me as well. I take a lot for breakfast every day. It gives me a full energy. And then I was a little bit scared at the beginning, same because I told you about those whey protein before that I was taking, and it was over sweet and too much sugar, and it hurt my liver because it was too sweet. So this one, it was perfect, honestly. And I check at the package because I'm really, as a coach, and when I suggest to my client, I have to check everything 100%. So those came from fructose. So now they have a single serving packet. So one packet is actually one serving. And one packet of Nutrimil is equivalent to 1 apple in terms of sugar. So you will not have too much sugar. You will have only 1 apple of fructose, what we call it, is a special sugar who comes from the fruit, which is natural sugar. And that's it. It's not more than that. So that's very good. I will also let, Pedro will be later on, okay? Copper Prime is also a new supplement who came in. So this is very good for your brain. This is amazing. Also is for you to keep your brain functioning and be healthy as well. So this is also a very, very good product. I have, okay, now we go for the question of the day. One of the questions. So what are the 3 flavors that Nutrimil offer? Okay. So you have about 10 seconds, 10 more. I'll let you answer in 10 more seconds. And after we go and I share the result with you. So there is 3 flavors that I say, and you mentioned, actually didn't say the flavor, but I think you mentioned it, and I let you find out. So, okay, let's see the result. I like the foie gras. Who answered the foie gras, guys? if there is Nutri-Me with foie gras, I will cook it. Okay, so most of the answer is there. So we have strawberry, we have chocolate, and we have vanilla as well. So very good. But the salted fish, no. Okay, lucky nobody answered salted fish. Banana, no, and foie gras, no, and mala, no. Sorry. So maybe next I will ask Dr. Malone Wentz if he can create foie gras for the next time. Okay, I will close this one. Okay, so we go through a little bit of the product, and one, if you have a gout inflammation as well, what the product that we suggest. So the main thing, the gout is really an inflammation that many people are, and I found out that some diabetes people also, people who eat too much sugar. And now it's very important to stop eating sugar, or very low sugar. We need sugar, but from natural food, but not too much also. So you need to maintain your sugar level, because virus eat sugar. So virus, when you have a virus, most of your dangerous virus in your body, when they see sugar, they are addicted to, like you. Sometimes we are addicted to sugar. So they keep eating, and that's why it's not good. So sugar is no. We have to stop it, and the bad sugar. So mostly there is a lot of bad sugar nowadays. And I'm talking about sugar also is a lot in pasta, rice, you know, so like those sugar that we don't really see, but they are there. And when we eat too much carbs, that sugar is actually the most dangerous one. So you have to really be careful of what you eat, and then try to go more green now, eat more vegetable, eat more food, and eat more natural. So for the gout, your Cell Essential is the main product, and the propranolol C. The hair loss, so for people for mostly women who lost their hair, so it's a Cell Essential. I recommend Biomega and propranolol C and Magnecol D as well. For skin problem, I will let Pedro. So Pedro, you are here. I will let you talk about. Yes. How are you?
I'm good. Good evening. So my name is Pedro. Yeah, I want to share a little bit about Usana. So for me, Usana was the best decision I've made in my life. I'm a full-time tennis coach. So I work 7 days per week. I was struggling to have energy, to teach every day, to spend some time with my wife on weekends. So I really felt a lot of difference. And I want to talk especially about the propranolol C, because the propranolol C really changed my life. Since I'm very young, I have a lot of problems. I'm allergic to dust and to other things. So actually the combination between the grapeseed extract and the vitamin C, I felt the difference in less than a week. I didn't sneeze anymore. So now, usually nowadays, I don't sneeze anymore. I remember when I go traveling, go to the airport with a difference, I don't know, I start sneezing. Or for example, when I don't sleep so well, because our body produces more histamine, when you don't sleep so well, I will start sneezing. So I really felt a lot of difference. And my father too, my father started taking propranolol. My father was a little bit actually skeptical about supplementation, but I actually, I could convince him to take, and now he's really impressed. My father, he has rhinitis, allergic rhinitis, for years and years, spending a lot of money in doctors, and the propranolol C really helped him. So I really, in this case, I really advise propranolol, and I advise Usana to everyone to take it, because Usana will give you optimal results if you can do it with a healthy lifestyle, and if you eat well. Usana is really the right option.
Thank you. Thanks, Pedro. Thanks a lot. Okay, so for skin problem, acne, eczema, the Cell Essential, Biomega, Proflavanol C, digestive enzyme, probiotic are the must to take for your gut system, and C'est la Vive. So C'est la Vive products are all the skincare products, which are very good as well. So I will not go through the skincare product, but you can go online and see also as well all the skincare products which are amazing, which is something I also take myself. And that's most important now to have a healthy skin, you know, because even the virus can go into your skin, you know. If you have your skin is not healthy, it can enter through the pore of your skin if they are too big, you know. So you have to make sure your skin is clean and healthy. So that's very important to make sure you have same when you put a cream, when you put C'est la Vive cream, you are sure that is natural as well. Everything that go into your body and your cells of your skin, because your skin is actually your biggest organs, you know. So you have to make sure that you put something natural, which is come from nutrition, which is also micronutrient that is going to your skin. So that's very important. Sporty individuals. So for me, for many people, many friends maybe who are here who do a lot of sport, we also suggest a lot Cell Essential, Coquinone like we see before, Biomega, Manicol D, Proflavanol C. So guys, you can just take a picture. Remember this. So when you take for yourself, you remember when you want to order. You just remember which product you want to order. That's very important. Weight loss. So for people who want to lose weight, Cell Essential and Coquinone, Biomega, Manicol D, so Proflavanol. And the Nutri-Meal. Of course, the Nutri-Meal, I forget to say that you also can use it to lose weight, because, you know, Nutri-Meal, you can use it to maintain your weight, but you can also use it to gain weight, and you can use it to lose weight. So, you know, you can use it for everything, and it all depends how you take it, you know. So you have to maintain, if you want to lose weight, you just maintain your calorie, about 1,500 calories per day. We have actually a 5 days detox program by combination of food recipe and Nutri-Meal. So which is very good. And in 5 days, I guarantee you will lose about 2 or 3 kg for sure if you follow properly the detox product. So if you really want to lose weight, this is what I suggest. Probiotic, of course. Menstrual cramps. So this one, so for ladies, like we see before with Fit to Estri, so Proflavanol C, Manicol D, Biomega, and C'est la Vive. And then for the woman who want to be pregnant, so that's very important, is Cell Essential, Biomega, Palmetto, Coquinone, and Estro Pro. It's Estro Pro, sorry. Fit to Estri was the old supplement, but now it's called Estro Pro. It's for the woman. Pregnant woman. Okay, so sorry, Estro Pro, to go back, is for the menopause. So for the pregnant woman, we have Cell Essential and Manicol D, Proflavanol C, Biomega, and C'est la Vive, which is the most important. So for a pregnant woman, you have to avoid the first 3 months and the last 2 weeks for the Biomega, the fish oil mostly. For insomnia, so for people who have problems sleeping, like I say, I recommend also the Cell Essential, Manicol D, Epacil, and Copa Prime, also for your brain health, which is very important. People living in a stressful environment. So, for example, work late, entertainment, Cell Essential, and Coquinone, Biomega, same Cell Essential. So on the people who live in a stressful environment, I just want to mention something. When we live and when we stress, we always want to eat junk food. We always want to eat bad food. So that's why it makes us more stressed and more vulnerable to have virus who enter into our body. So drugs in our food and water is everywhere now. You know, like I say, like you see the second picture that I share. You know, every food, many of the food and water, even the water of what we drink now, there is drugs, because they put antibiotic everywhere. You know, those antibiotics that they put in our land, on our soil, you know, is everywhere. So it's affecting our water that we drink, and it's affecting our food. So it's very important to have just the nutrition that has been created here by Dr. Myron Waynes, to have a fully immune system who support you, your stress and relieve your stress. So that's why vitamins, Cell Essential is very important, and you go through the list as well. It's also very important, all of this. Okay, another thing what I wanted to say, and what Dr. Myron Waynes, I read a book of him who recently shared, and he said about just about the COVID-19, because we are, of course, we are waiting about the vaccine now, and we wish actually there is a vaccine, but also vaccine is it's not really recommended to have too much vaccine in our body. So a sentence that Dr. Myron Waynes shared, he said that mass vaccination basically have robbed human development of a valuable natural infection response. So that's very powerful and very important. So because more you are taking those vaccination, it will affect our immune system in the long term. So more we are putting more chemical toxic in our body, in the long term, it will affect us somewhere. So we have to make sure as a prevention that we have to have the fully nutrition, the fully micronutrient and macronutrient that our cells need. So guys, be careful and be safe. And
there are a few questions. There are a few questions, Nico, if you don't mind.
Yes, I will answer the question.
Okay. Let me just translate them for you. So there is someone who wants to stay anonymous. I guess he's a man. He tells me that I don't want to say my name, so I won't say his name. He wants to know about palmetto, and he's asking if palmetto, which is the supplement for the prostate, is only for old guys, old men, or if someone who's young, 3 years old, can also start using it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, you know, all our supplement actually is recommended when you start to become a young man, you know, a young adult. So like this one, even when you're starting to have 18 or 20, even 20 years old, is recommended to have good nutrition, and this one is very important as well, because when we start to have a period, and when we are 18 or 20 years old, and when we are in mostly our sexual period, you know. So we are using a lot of we are using our prostate also. So you know, it's very important to give also good nutrition. So that's why it's very important to take at a young age, and to start to take at a young age as well. Yeah.
Considering that for some men the sexual age starts very soon, don't take palmetto until you are 18 years old. Okay, another question. All the supplements here, now, what are the good supplements to start with for someone who does a lot of sport?
Yeah.
And if it's your first time taking supplements?
Okay, when it's your first time to take supplement, I always tell for a lot of sport. Recently, we talked with an athlete, Olympic athlete in France. She's a world champion in handball. And actually, she shared what she was taking, because she was not taking supplement before. So she shared that she was taking the first is the Cell Essential, and it's also what I suggest, the probiotic. And to get Biomega is very important. So that's the 3 things. And then the Proflavanol C and the coquinone. So that's the coquinone, the cardiovascular is the most important, is for your heart. Proflavanol C is also for your energy and for your immune system, because when you are athlete and when you do a lot of sport, you are more sensitive to free radical. So it's very important to get good micronutrient. So that's the 5 things that I really recommend: Biomega, Proflavanol C, probiotic, Cell Essential, and coquinone. And
okay, another question. Those product combinations, I think the person is referring to the latest slides you've shared. Are they recommended by you or by some nutritionist? Is there a possibility to have an overdose of nutritional supplements? If we are taking according to these recommendations. I think here you can maybe explain that all the Usana products are made to go to work together, you know.
Yeah, like I say, they are all it's like a recipe, it's like food. So what we have to be careful here is like overdose sometimes of the real food that you must have. So I give you an example. my friend had some problem because he was scared about the COVID-19, and he's from India, and he was taking lemon juice every morning, you know, and he was taking up to half and one lemon juice every morning, a full lemon juice, and he has a big issue with digestion, and you know he was feeling like he was feeling very bad, so he went to see a doctor, and after he was feeling a little bit better, and I give him also probiotic. So after taking the probiotic, he was feeling much better. So there is more. You have to make sure that it's more dangerous to have overdose of real food than micronutrients.
Overdose of processed food is more dangerous
Yes.
than overdose. I mean,
Yes.
nutrition. I mean, vitamins and all that. You know, as
Yeah.
long as we follow the recommendation of Usana, it's okay. And then
Yeah.
there's many questions. In fact, so it's fantastic, guys. Is there a certain time of the day to take the supplements? What is the best moment of the day for a good absorption?
Okay, it's always good to separate and not to take everything together in like everything you will take in the morning, one shot. No, you have to take, me, I like to take in the morning and evening. So I separate between those two times. And sometimes I will take also a bit at lunchtime. So I take always during my food. So I take breakfast, lunch, dinner, and during the meal all the time.
So you separate in 2 or 3 times a day and always with food together because you consider this as food for you.
It's considered as food, so it's always important to take with the food for better absorption and digestion. Yeah.
Very good. Another question here: if an old person is having gout and weak kidney issue, what do you recommend? So for gout, I think you had a slide about that, but for the kidney, I'm pretty sure you're going to talk about. Kidney, I don't know exactly.
Okay, kidney. Yes, I have some client who has some issue like this with the kidney as well. So what they recommend here is that's the cell essential and the prophavanol C. That's the main important things. Yeah. That's the two. So some people are scared like a prophavanol C because there is a little bit of curcumin, but the curcumin is, I think, is about 32 milligrams of curcumin inside the cell essential, which is very low, and which will not affect at all your kidney because the absorption, like I say, in 30 minutes, your cells, your body will absorb it. So it doesn't go anywhere in your body. It doesn't go into your kidney. It's not like a bad supplement that you buy in the market. You can't compare it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Another question is going to be the last one, I guess, and then you have a surprise for people. You guys can win. Tell people what can they win. So make sure they stay until the end. It's almost finished, but
you have to stay until the end because at the end you will have a surprise. You will win something from me, which will be a recipe.
Recipe of what?
Recipe. Secret. I actually have a 3 recipe that I will recommend: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay. So okay, great. So last question: if someone is already taking coenzyme Q10, for example, how do you persuade them to try Usana's coquinone? So pretty straightforward here. Why the question is why Usana coenzyme Q10 is better than any coenzyme Q10 in the market?
Okay, for Usana Q10, I see a big result. Like I say, all the supplement has been fully absorption, and for all my athlete and myself as well. So the absorption is so good. Like sometimes I have, even myself, sometimes I feel like I have, when you do too much sport, you feel that sometimes your heart muscle is a little bit tired. And when it's tired, your heart you feel some like the nerve of your muscle heart is like bling, like sometimes those feeling is happen in some athletes and even myself sometimes. So by taking straight away this Q10 coquinone, I guarantee you that this feeling is straight away gone. Which that's why the quality of product is very good because it's acting directly into your cardiovascular, into your heart.
Yeah, and then the Usana products are pharmaceutical grade, so they are manufacturers with pharmaceutical standards. So you guys can be sure that what's written on the bottle is exactly what goes inside. If you buy another brand that's not pharma grade, you are never sure about, because the other brands, most of them are nutrition grade, so you don't really know what goes inside. They are 30% margin. They can say whatever they want, basically. Okay, that's great. There's a question, but I don't think it's which product is considered epigenetic. I don't really understand the question. I think
Okay.
here,
Uh,
but Nico, you can talk about the epigenetic a bit. Huh?
Yeah, a little bit about epigenetic. Basically, epigenetic is when we talk about epigenetic, is everything about what our environment actually, what we feel, what we smell, what we touch, what we eat. Epigenetic is the overall environment. So when we talk about epigenetic, is about your lifestyle. How you're going to change your lifestyle during your next 90 days, and how you have been changing, and what you have been done before that. So that's what is the epigenetic. So to explain is a little bit complicated. So basically, what product is epigenetic? There will be everything.
Maybe in private, I know the person. I will ask him to contact you in private so you can have a chat.
Yeah.
Last question: are all the ingredients listed on every bottle?
Listed meaning
written on every bottle. All the ingredients.
Yes. Yeah.
It's pharmaceutical grade, so it's not an option. Usana has to keep the pharmaceutical grade, has to write exactly at the microgram what's exactly in the bottle.
Yeah, and Dr. Myron Wayne signed even the box. Every box has been stamped and signed by the Dr. Myron Wayne himself. So like to make sure that the amount and the potency is guaranteed inside the box. So that's very very important.
Okay, Nico, what is your surprise now? I think people have been waiting for long enough.
I think we have the question, which is Cheryl, who will tell the question.
Okay, so we've heard a lot from Nicolas tonight, and let's play a bit of a game for this question. Instead of the price is right, let's play the supplement is right, Usana edition. Okay, I think it'll be quite fun. All right, so the winner who answers the fastest question, of course, wins the free secret recipe from our celebrity chef here. All right, so are you ready for the question? Okay, open your ears wide. All right, there is one product that Nicolas mentioned about relaxing your muscles, supporting your health immune system, and promotes better sleep. Which supplement is this? Write your answers in the chat.
Tick tock.
Let everybody reply. We have some replies already. Come on, guys, you try.
You can post it on Instagram when you make this recipe.
Yes.
Okay. So Nico, you can see who's the first one replying? You can see?
No, I cannot see, but you can send me, maybe for the winner, you can send me his email. I will send him by email.
Congrats to, first of all, the product is Magnicol. Magnicol D. So some people wrote Magnicol and Magnicol D. Do we consider Magnicol as right or wrong? Or Magnicol D?
It's Magnicol D.
Okay, so the first one was a D. So congrats to Jamie. Jamie, you are the winner. I don't know exactly. Jamie W. You can contact Nico and get your secret recipe handbook. So you will learn how to cook like a French chef. Congrats. Cheryl, I'll let you close the meeting. Thank you so much.
Okay, so guys, we learned a lot today about the supplements, and whatever was shared, you don't even have to research about it. You can actually source out exactly what you need from what Nicolas has said today, and you can actually pick out, for example, if you have insomnia, what are you supposed to take? Everything has been explained for you. You want to do a little bit more research, go ahead. But it was a good talk today because we all learned a lot about each supplement and how it benefits us compared to our daily lives. So if you have any questions, you can always ask the people who invited you, or you can also ask your uplines. But if not, let's have a very good evening for all of us, and we will see you tomorrow for another business talk. All right, so have a good night. Thank you very much for attending.
See you. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.